is in your hands to change the world. This quotation embodies who Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was. Good morning, Teacher Kelly. My speech today is on a life lived and his long walk to freedom. Our hero, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. As I speak about President Mandela, I may refer to him by his Xhosa clan name, Madiba. Madiba was born on the 18th of July, 1918, in a village named Mvezo, and is located in Transkei. Nelson Mandela's early life was a simple one, comprising of playing with young boys and tending to livestock. There was little in his early life to indicate that he would become the leader of an independence movement and eventually the president of South Africa. Rolihlahla in Xhosa means pulling the branch of a tree, but is more commonly known as troublemaker, which we will later come to know how appropriate this name was for him. When Madiba was only an infant, his family was forced to move to an even smaller and more rural village named Kunu. And he was baptized in a Methodist church and was the first in his family to attend school. Just like how my great-grandfather Lachmadu's surname was changed by the British without his permission, Madiba's name was changed to Nelson by his teacher. Madiba's father died of a lung disease when he was only 9 years old, and he was then adopted by Chief Jongintaba. And from that point, his life would change dramatically. He moved from his beloved village of Kunu to the chief's royal residence and more sophisticated lifestyle. For many years, Madiba was under the watchful eye of Chief Jongintaba, and he cared for him and nurtured him to be a leader. In 1939, Nelson Mandela was enrolled at the University of Fort Hare, but on his second year of studies, he was expelled from the university. Afraid of Chief Jongintaba, he ran away to Johannesburg, and worked in a variety of jobs, including guard and clerk. He was also studying for his degree via distance learning. In 1961, for 20 years, Mandela directed a campaign in 1952, he enrolled at the University of Witwatersrand to study law, and this is when he joined the anti-apartheid movement, the African National Congress, the ANC. In 1961, Madiba organized a 3-day national workers' strike. For 20 years, Mandela directed a campaign of non-violent defiance against the South African government and its racist policies. Oliver Tambo was a brilliant student. Madiba met years ago at Fort Hare. Together in 1955, they both founded the law firm Mandela and Tambo. In 1961, Mandela organized a 3-day workers' strike, and he was arrested for this in 1962. Mandela was sentenced to 5 years in prison for this strike. But in 1963, when he was brought to trial, he and 10 other ANC leaders were sentenced to life imprisonment. Mandela would stay in prison for 27 years before he was free again. De Klerk, President of South Africa at that time, in 1990, unbanned the ANC and released Madiba from prison. From 1994 to June 1999, on 27th April, after many years of negotiations, on 27th April 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections, and at the age of 77, Mandela was inaugurated as South Africa's first black president. From 1994 to 1999, Madiba served as South Africa's president and continued his works in bringing a black majority rule, and was an active and played an active figure in politics till the age of 85. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer a few years before this, and in 2004 retired to his native village of Kulu. On 5th December 2013, at the age of 95, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela passed away. In 1962, in his 4-hour speech when arrested, Mandela said, "I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve, but if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. Our hero, Madiba, fought the good fight." Thank you.